Hey gang, DJ Resq coming at you. I'm doing a speaker review for DJ Frankis. DJ Frankis, little guy, DJ, awesome DJ, up and coming. He's going to be the talent where it is in the next 5-10 years. Anyway, he's looking for new speakers, so I'm going to throw my hat in the ring and say, I think you should get JBLs. Now, of course, everybody has their own preference, but I'm just going to talk about JBLs and why I love them and all the features of this. So, as you guys know, these are my speakers of choice. These are the JBL 15 G2. Okay? They're not making these anymore, but you can still find them around. Alright. It is a 15-inch top cabinet, which is bi-amped, means it has 2 amps in it. One for low frequencies, one for the high frequencies. So they're powered speakers. And as you guys have seen in my gigs logs, I put them out in the middle of fields, I run them on batteries, I do them wireless setups. You can do everything with these speakers. They're amazing. Alright, I'm just going to give you some of the features. It's a 15-inch differential driver. Okay, it's a 1-inch throat diameter compression driver with a 1.75 titanium diaphragm and ferrofluid cooling. Now what that means is a lot of times your tweeters can get overheated. These have fluid cooling tweeters. Never had a problems with these things. I've rocked out up to 500 people with 2 Eons, no problems. You got a 300 watt low frequency, okay, 100 watt high frequency, bi-amp, like I said, for a total of 400 watts. Now, the power is set from the factory or where you're buying from, so you don't have to worry about messing with power switches if you're in the US or the UK or overseas. So I'm going to talk about a little bit of the functionality of it, okay? So this is the front of the cabinet, got a metal grill, and the rest is pretty much all plastic. Alright? This is a light over here that you'll see is on when we turn it on. And if we turn the side view of the speaker, nice profile. It's also got an angle in the back so it can be used as a stage monitor. You can lay it back. Personally, I don't ever do that. I either sit it on the floor, or the ground, or a field, or put it up on a pole. So if we spin around again, you got a carrying handle, and the weight of the speaker is 46 pounds. Alright, you have your on and off switch, and then your standard AC plug. So we'll plug it in, and now I just want to review this side panel right here for a second, because this is basically the heart of the Eon, and why I love this thing so much. Up top, you got your XLR in, your XLR out, and then this is your gain control. Okay? So, the other thing is that there's LED lights on here that when your signal is coming in, it'll tell you if your signal's strong or if you're going to peak it. There's a little switch in there that says mic or line. Right now it's depressed for line. If I hit it again, this XLR input can function as a mic input. Alright, now up top there's another one. It says mix and loop. And right now it's on mix. So it's taking all the inputs and mixing it together. Now if I was doing loop, I could, to daisy chain it out. So you could in effect put well, I've had 9 of these puppies hooked up together off of one. So you can daisy chain them all day long if you want. So that's your basic control. And when I run it standard at a gig or wedding, I come right in here to the XLR in, the input right from the mixing board. Actually, I don't come from the mixing board, I use the DVX drive racks, but that's another video. So then we move down to this section, and you have 2 1/4-inch inputs, each with their own controls for gain. Okay? And this is where you've seen me. I'll plug in the mic directly in here, an XLR 1/4-inch mic, or 1/4-inch mic directly in here, or from the body pack from running wirelessly, or from my iPod for ceremony music, iPod, 1/8-inch jack and a 1/4-inch jack right here, gain control, you're good to go. The next thing you have are your high frequency and low frequency EQ. This is cool. A speaker with its own EQ. I know others have them, but this is just why I love JBL. And I always run my bass a little bit high, and I usually put my highs right in the center. And there's also down here, there's a red peak light when you got way too much signal coming in. Fortunately, I've never had to deal with that. So that's the basic overview of the speaker. I'm just going to turn it on real quick. And you can see the nice little power light. Didn't come on. Ha ha. There, now it should have come on. So, anyway, that's pretty much the speaker itself. I'll give you a couple more specs. It has a thermostat for a total thermal management system. So it's a single piece cast aluminum baffle, integrates the woofer frame, the horn and amplifier heatsink. So air movement in the fin ports displaces the heat. There's no internal or external cooling fans on this unit. No cooling fans, nothing to break. That's obviously really rugged. Pole mount if you want. I know Alan Robb mounts these right on top. He's got a pole that goes right on his sub sometimes. That works really well. The bass, I believe, and this may not mean much, but it goes all the way down to 39 Hertz, which is pretty down low in the basement. So that's pretty much it, Frankis. I hope this helps. I can't say enough about these. You guys know I use these exclusively. I love them. I can't say enough about them. They're so versatile. You can put them anywhere. You can do almost anything with them. If you have any questions, put them down below. And that's it. So this is my first gear review, but I just wanted to share it with you. And Frankis, I hope this helps you out, man. Contact me if you need anything else. And everybody else, practice and enjoy.